Welcome to Coffee Habit number 2. I'm trying to get TikTok. Uh-oh. Why isn't that letting me do a live? Oh, hell. What the fuck? So I'm having some typical difficulties with TikTok right now. I have no idea what the hell is going on. Okay. Oh, come on. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so I have TikTok. I've been having technical difficulties, so I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna do one weapons demonstration, and then we're gonna call it a day. I made some videos. I couldn't do a live IG, so don't stay in here too long. I probably should have just made a video instead of trying to do a whole live and everything. So we're just gonna go. I'm gonna put this mask back on, and I'm going to attempt to work this chain. So you guys are all actually gonna get a good laugh. Because once I put that mask on, I won't be able to see shit. Like, at all. So, let's get this done. I'm going to use the chain because it's the easiest thing and it's yellow, so you can probably keep track of it. Versus me trying to keep track of it. And again, in case you missed it, I can't really see very well in this mask. Alright? So, it's time for Miguel O'Hara to make his martial art debut. I might do nunchucks. Small disclaimer. Do not attempt this shit. Okay? Also, learn how to stop your weapon. Because if you don't, it will inevitably stop you. So I'm only going to whirl it a couple of times, and then we're going to go from there, possibly going to do some nunchucks. Alright? That's it. Learn how to control your weapon. It will inevitably stop you. Oh, damn. Like I said, can't see in this damn thing. Oops. Yes. Y'all saw me slip. Hard to negotiate this thing when you can't see out of any of your eyes. Okay. Get out of here. Okay. Hey brother, not gonna be on long, just a tiny demonstration. Plus I almost just slipped. I guess another check. And I also have a wedge. I know. Like I said, can't see out of these damn things. The lighting is great. Or not. Okay, time to get serious now. God, I hope my claw's still on. Okay. Fell off the frame. The grass is also wet. The dew has fallen. Don't do that one. This could happen. Ooh. Then you're gonna be really, really mad. Okay, one more weapon. These are a little safer. Got to put my guard up in the back. That would have got me beat up really, really badly. Thank you all. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Okay, there it is. Oh, come on. Yes, it is highly possible to get stuck in this damn thing. Whew. Happens often. Whew. So, I was supposed to do an IG live. My internet's not working outside very well for some reason. So I've made 3 videos now. I hope to post them on Kung Fu Havoc number 2. If not, then I will make a new Kung Fu Havoc channel. I just don't know what the title is going to be. So, that's going to be an issue. That's why I'm out of breath. It's not because I just started. It's because I pretty much finished. And I'm stuck. Fuck. See, at GalaxyCon and stuff, you actually have friends that are there to help you get out of the actual uniform. Okay. That should do it. Now, I will say that we've had a temperature drop here in Virginia. So, it's cold. Like, really cold. No, it's really not that cold. It's just got a little chill on it. So, what I'm going to do, since the live is working, I'm going to do weapons demonstrations without the suit. So, if you guys would just bear with me long enough to get this damn thing off. Oh, for the love of God. Then we'll have a little bit more fun. I literally was about to end the live. But I figured since I couldn't give it to IG, I'll give it to TikTok. I'm also recording. So hopefully I'll be able to post soon. And all my problems will hopefully come to an end. I also have homework. So I'll have to get on that like immediately. So that's a thing. The good news is I don't need my shoehorn to take things off. Hello to all who are here. Yes, I am going to do more weapon demonstration. Just, I'm taking off this bloody suit. Ah, my shoe was undone. That might have been a reason for slipping. Whew. Somebody's going to have a Charlie horse tonight. It's not going to be any of you. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm going to need my shoehorn. Whew. Yeah. We're having fun. Or at least we're going to attempt to have fun. So, we're going to talk martial arts while we're here. While we're getting my ass ready to embarrass myself. So, first thing y'all should all know is that martial arts is a way of life. It's not a game. It's not a joke. It's not something that you can play with. It's you got to take that shit serious. Like 1,000%, you have to take it serious because you don't want to be on the receiving end of a whooping because you took it as a joke. And there are a lot of good martial artists out here. And I highly recommend that you follow them. But I also highly recommend that you listen to what I say while you are following them, because a frack ton of them don't always give you the dark side or the truth about martial arts. Okay? They give you just enough to pique your interest, which is fine until piquing your interest gets your ass kicked. Then you will probably want to say, yeah, that damn Echo Fang Grey Whoop was right. They didn't tell me that getting hit in the face hurts. And getting kicked in the face hurts even more. And that sometimes you won't get up. You know, I gotta undo my pants again. I somehow have managed to get a wedgie with my shorts. Okay. And short roll-up sucks. Okay, so we fixed that. Now, before I get my other shoes on, I need to put up my cosplay shoes because I generally don't wear them outside under no circumstances whatsoever, which means this weekend they're gonna have to go in the wash machine because they don't. I don't generally let these guys touch the ground. Shout out to Atomics, by the way. Atomics, I'm an actor. I need a job. You know, you want to sponsor me? I love your stuff. Been wearing it since the 90s. So, you know, give me a job. We can negotiate paycheck. Like, I'll work for free if you give me a lifetime supply of these shoes. And if you custom make them for me, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. My shoe size changes though, because sometimes I'm in a 9, sometimes I'm in an 8.5. These, I believe, are out of sight, then I can't fucking see the damn price. These are 8.5. Okay, so we got that out of the way. I'm pretty sure nobody from Atomics is gonna see this, but yeah. So I will attempt to invite, but I want to put my shoes on first, and I want to do some martial arts. So hopefully I will not disappoint. I can probably do bound fighting now so that I don't mess up my suit. But I wasn't going to do it in the suit because it cost me a lot of money to get those damn things taken off and put back on. And that's going to be a bit of money that I no longer have. So we can't go doing that kind of thing. But I mean Miguel's arm claws. I want to call them talons because I don't remember what the hell they call them in a comic book. So we're just going to call them talons. Okay? So, that being said, know that they were expensive to fix. So now we're going to set this over here. Where's that little ink pen thing? Okay. Well, that's my brother. I'm pretty sure. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. The damn invite thing doesn't work. Alright. So, let's play now. So we're going to go with the rings first. I don't know why this thing doesn't want to work. We're going with the rings. So I know my light's dimming, which is giving me a sign that the lights are probably going to go off. When it comes down to the rings, I understand these are close quarter combat things. So your arm's distance plus that ring. That's all you've got. Hello, brother. Apparently it worked. Everyone, my brother, Billy Mack.
What's going on?
I'm doing a martial art demonstration.
Come on now.
Hey, if you got your camera on, you can see me. There are weapons in hand as we speak. Training weapons only, so that TikTok doesn't ban me. So,
Yeah.
these are only going to go as far as your arm. They are to protect your central line. If you are not good at blocking, these would be the things that cause you to get really good really quick. If you do Wing Chun, you know they train you for, it's like Pak Sao or Fox Sao, whatever the fuck. I don't speak Chinese very well. Anyway, it's so that you can work on your chain punching. But for right now, these are homemade and they are for blocking and striking, so that if anyone is at you and you have these, you will actually be able to defend yourself. If you need a good reference, the movie Warriors of Virtue with the kangaroos, go watch that. So protecting your central line, you can come up or you can come down, you can go down, you can go up, you can protect your backside, so you have to understand how these damn things work. You do not do this. Do not whirl it in there, don't do that. Someone gets a hold of it, lock your shit, and if they got 2 rings, and they get your hand in between the 2 rings, now they have you and they're going to work your ass over. So therefore, fight smarter, not harder. Learn what you can and can't do. And unfortunately, I'm going to say this against all odds, a good run is better than a bad stand. Unless you suffer from a hip replacement, like me, where you can't run, so you got to give an ass whooping or you got to take one. I'm not in the fucking taking mood. So, yeah. Like I said, I send warnings, not invitations. Understand that your torque and your turn is where your power is going to come from with these things. When you're slashing this way, same concept, but you're not going to do as much torquing and turning. So try to put enough power behind it without so much that if they miss and you go over them, you're going to need to counter. So every move you're going to have to counter. So when you block, you can strike. You can block and strike. Also, depending on who's teaching you what, from the side is what I'm going to show you. So strike your target here. They bend over, you lock it over their head, so they boom, and then you'll flip it over their head, and then you'll pull them. So boom, boom, boom. Pull to the knee, that's Kung Fu. If you pull to the opposite knee, that would be Karate. So strike, boom, same damn move, you're just throwing the other knee. Now Karate is more about power versus directness, where Kung Fu is more about directness versus power. I do Kung Fu because I'm tiny. It pays to know which one to use at what time. Now, take everything I just said and throw that shit out the window, because when you are actually in the heat of the moment, it's not going to matter if you're doing Kung Fu or Karate, because that motherfucker that you're beating up on does not give a shit. So your job is to survive, period. So you have to go boom, 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 or boom, boom, boom. You're going to use one or the other. And you also need to practice. If you have rings, practice what I just done, and you're going to have to keep practicing. Change it up, you know, boom, kick, boom, 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 didn't kick. You know, you're going to figure out what works for you, and that's the best thing I can tell you, is figuring out what works for you is going to save you versus figuring out, let me use what Echo did to see if it's going to work. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Let's not forget, I'm 49 and I've been doing this shit since I was 7 years old. I've been fist fighting since I was 6. Getting hit hurts. Getting kicked hurts worse. And it doesn't matter how hard, the shit's still gonna hurt. Okay? I understand that shit. So when you're following martial artists and they refuse to tell you how that shit's gonna hurt, then you probably want to follow somebody else, because that shit's gonna hurt. I was exhaling, so it didn't hurt as much. Plus, part of it hit my belt buckle. So, yeah. Understand, everything on you as well as you have to be the weapon. These are tools. You are the weapon. These things will help you in a clinch. But let's be honest. Are you going to walk around with these all day? You know, I don't think so. Then if you do walk around with these all day, how are you going to explain it to people? Well, I got these things from Michael and I duct taped them proficiently. Well, I did get them from Michael's. I did electrocute tape the shit out of them, but I got them for training purposes because I'm poor and I can't afford the real Wing Chun rings. And there are more than these rings, you know, the ones that go around your wrist. There's bigger ones than this. If you've been trained with certain aspects of Wing Chun, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I couldn't tell you the name of the motherfuckers to save my life, but just know they're rings. Now, I need to put these gloves back on so that I don't lose grip on anything else. I'm sorry I haven't read any of your comics, brother. Yeah, well, boxing technically is a martial art. You know, it's just as dangerous as your other forms of martial arts. So, the gloves are for grip, you know, so that I don't lose my shit. And remember in the other video or earlier in the live, I explained your ranges of motion with your nunchucks. So for those who just came in, this is short range. This is mid range. This is long range. Long range is the one that's you're going to need the super grip to, because these things will fly out your hand faster in long range than any other range. I prefer mid and short. I often change during whirling and while battling. Sometimes it's purposefully done. Sometimes it's not. That was me recovering. That was me also recovering. Which again, if you're going to fight with these things, you want to keep this shit basic. There are going to be a lot of people coming at me on Martial Talk for this shit, but I'm going to give you the fucking truth. You want to keep this shit basic. You are not going to do this in a fight. Period. You might do this. Maybe uppercut. You know, maybe one of those. But you ain't doing this shit. Because whoever you're fighting, more than likely, if they got a weapon, you're not going to get the chance to. It also depends on their weapon. If they have a bow staff, you got to work. You know? If they have nunchucks and they're a little bit better than you, you're going to have to work. And you should also know proper ways of blocking with nunchucks, which I don't do because I have no intention of ever carrying these things with me into a fight. So block, block, block. In case you don't see, this hand is also blocking because if something gets past these chucks, I'm going to need to protect my face. So block, block, block. You know, you want to protect your central line all the way through. Because if you drop this shit, this is all you've got. Which is what you should go into battle with in the first place, is thinking that the only thing I have is my hands and my skills. Because if you go in there any other way, there may be problems. Sorry, fumbling through my box. So these are chobos, aka short sticks, for those who do Kempo. So here, you don't do this. You can do it at home. You can do it at home practicing. But you do not do that when you get into a real fight, because this will more than likely happen, or somebody will rat your hands. If they crack your knuckles with these bitches, you can guarantee your hand's broken. Alright? So understand that shit. When you go into combat, boom, 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 you want to keep these bitches in your hand. Long range, mid range, short range, which basically went back to long range, because, you know, you're not going to do them that way. You're more than likely going to block and strike, and you're never going to do this, block, strike, pull out, and then do that. No, or that. You're never going to do that shit. You're going to block, hit, block, 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 and hit. Now, your blocks and your strikes are one and the same if you're doing Kempo. So then you got your rotations. So you want to know what the fuck you're doing. If somebody's swinging, boom, you know, they're coming this way, boom, you want to be able to block your center line. And then if someone comes from the back, boom, you know. So just in case they come low here, this way you can protect anything this way and anything this way. So that way all that shit is protected, and that way you do not wind up going to the fucking hospital. Now we're going to use commas. And then we're going to turn those commas into tonfas. And it's more importantly that you know right off the bat with real commas, that there can probably cost you your arm. So you don't want to do that. Again, you don't want to do cut, slash, pull out, and then whip. Now as perfect as that is, I don't get that perfect every time. Boom, boom, pull back, boom. Now, in real life, that's what's going to happen. Or I'm going to pull in and I'm going to cut my own arm off because commas are blades and they will end your shit. So, and it also close quarters combat. If you were not into close quarters combat and you have not been trained how to work with butterfly sabers, commas, or knives or daggers, you don't want to be doing stupid shit. Now, if you have that shit with the ring and it can spin your blade, okay, that's designed for that. This, boom, slow back and do that. No, that's gonna cut your hand clean off if your blade is sharp enough. Now, you do see people whirling with the practice commas, this like foul down or whatever, and they whirling them in their hands and everything. I'm not gonna base on them, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if those blades were sharp, they wouldn't have any fingers. All right, they're just not something. This is not gonna happen in real life. You're gonna cut, and cut, not block, cut, pull back, whip it, and then cut again. As cool as that shit does look, it's safe for the say it's movie shit. So if we're gonna make a movie, boom, boom, pull back, yeah, because it looks cool for a movie. And in real life, you're not gonna get that chance. So it's boom, 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 and you do not stop until your enemy has fallen or they have bled out. Understand? Block, strike, block, strike, block, 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 front kick, strike, 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 strike. And that's what you don't do. But you keep striking, because if that weapon goes, just keep swinging. Now, by the magic of my imagination, we're going to turn these into Tompas. Now, Tompas don't have blades. You can probably get them custom made where you have blades, so let's go through the song and dance. Block, 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 strike out, block, strike from it. Okay? So this is outside to in, this is your inside to out. I do not do insides to outs because if you don't get clearance, you're going to break a rib. You don't want to break your own rib while you're fighting. So someone throws a kick, boom, you can block. Then you can go in, or you can go out. I don't recommend it when you block this way, but attenuating circumstances tend to happen sometimes in fights. So you can also block like this, and block like this. I'm pretty sure that light's dim as fuck. Yeah, I don't know how much of my face you guys can actually see, but blocking, blocking, strike, jab, strike. If you're gonna use Tompas, you want to jab and then throw versus block and then throw, or block and then throw, because you can do a lot of blocking in fights, because getting hit sucks. So boom, 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 boom. It also depends on who you're actually going against somebody in combat and what skill they are using on you. If they are using Thai fighting, boom, or they're jump kneeing and shit, therefore block, 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 block. Yeah, know your blocks. So before everybody on Martial Talk comes after me, all blocks are relative. All blocks are important. And for anybody else who doesn't want to hear this shit, that's a you problem, not a me problem. Basics are better than fancy shit. Basics keep your ass alive so that you can survive. Fancy shit looks good on camera until it doesn't. Fancy shit doesn't always work in the streets because motherfuckers ain't giving you the chance to bust tornado kicks and shit. So we're going to do bound fighting. I'm going to remove the gloves. I'm going to do the... Oh, nope. We're going to do the chain first. I knew I left off something. So we're going to do this chain first. And then we're going to do bound fighting. And then I'm going to end the live. So, just so that you know, again, with long-range weapons, you're not going to have to work that hard. The guy on the receiving end of the ass whoopings, going to have to work that hard. So, knowing how long range I got, this chain's like 7.5 feet long, knowing how it stops, if you know how to do meteor hammer or rope dart, then you shouldn't have a problem being able to do more than I can, because I am not good with the meteor hammer or the rope dart, but I'm damn good with this chain. So, yeah, go around, strike, 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 strike. See how to cut back around? See, gotta know your weapon. Gotta know how to stop it too. So you see how those things can go wrong? Now you know why you don't do anything fancy. I'm pretty sure that this damn dog is real. She's been out here for like 5 minutes. Please don't shit anywhere where I have to step. And my light just went out. And she's shitting somewhere where I have to step. My foot grazed it. It wasn't supposed to. And again, knowing how to stop your weapon is very, very important so that you don't die. Or so that you don't get messed up. Sorry y'all, I gotta take 2 because I gotta go and make sure that mark where her ass shit is at. Solves that problem. Yeah, I had to go mark the crap so that shit don't go wrong. So now we're gonna do bound fighting. Front hands and behind the back. So understand first we're gonna go in front so I can just show you your blocks. High right, medium with knee, low. High left, medium with knee, low. Understand that you need those because you're not going to be able to get them once your hand is behind your back. Your hands are behind your back, you are completely limited and at the mercy of anybody and everybody. So you want to be able to remember that a good run is better than a bad stand. That's my range of motion. Okay? So that's it. Now you're going to keep that shit simple. If your door is to the right, you kick your opponent to your left. Vice versa. So my door is to the right, I'm going to do an inside to outside crescent kick, and then I'm going to go to my right. So I'm going to kick him to my left. Boom. That's it. He's over there, and I'm going over there. Why? Because my door is over there. I'm not a glutton for punishment, so I'm not going to go and try to fight with this guy with my hands tied behind my back. You know? Now, if the door is on the left, I want to kick him to the right. So inside to outside crescent kick. Boom! I sent him that way, I'm going that way. Now, if it gets a little bit difficult and my door is on my right and he's running at me and the best kick can be an outside to inside crescent kick, boom! Now I pop my hips and I'm going to the way I need to go for my door. Same thing on the other side. Why am I teaching you this one first? Because when your hands are behind your back, regardless of how good you are, how good you think you are, you will be at the mercy of somebody. So you want to make damn sure that you have a viable escape route. You need a very, very good escape route. Because if you don't have an escape route, you're going to have a dirt nap permanently. So we don't want that. And because we don't want that, we want to make sure that we do this shit right the first damn time. Now, hands in the front. We're going to keep this basic. My lights are about to die. That's why I'm making this so short and simple. Alright, so this way you have a little bit more options because you can block with both hands. You know, you can block with your hands and your legs. And if you are taught properly, then you're going to be in fairly decent shape. If you are not taught properly, then you're fucked. Alright? So, boom, 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 boom. You know, understand how those things work. Those were jumping knees. You know, block, kick, block, kick. You know, once you figure out what's going to work, you're going to keep that shit. And you're going to keep it basic. Because once you start thinking that you're going to do what I'm not going to do very well, then you're going to get fucked up. So this is a reverse tornado kick. Do not attempt. Okay? This is a jumping spinning kick. Do not attempt. This throws off your balance. It throws off your balance even more with your hands tied behind your back. So yes, can you fight with your hands tied behind your back? Yes. Do I recommend it? Fuck no. A good run is better than a bad stand. And because my lights are about to die, I'm going to end the live now. So I apologize to y'all for that. But I hope that I taught you something. Fellow martial artist, I have a Kung Fu channel on YouTube. Still trying to get my acting career off the ground. Hopefully I taught you guys something. I don't know when I will be posting the videos that I have recorded tonight because of the fact that YouTube has flagged me. So that being said, thank you guys for being here. All of you who are here, thank you. Thank you very much for being here. I'm going to end the live. I'm going to go read my police homework. And then I'm going to jump in the shower. And then I'm going to go to fuck to sleep. Okay, I'm probably not going to go to sleep. But that being said, thank you all. I think that stopped.